Last time on Lawful Stupid. Miss B, you go into a dream state, and then you see a sun elf that you recognize as Sanjay, your father. He smiles.
Oh, she's very confused.
He says, "Can you hear it?" You begin to hear a melody in your head. Can you hear it? The beautiful melody that exists when all my children are together. When the balance is gone, the world is tossed into calamity. Restore balance. Find me. And then you hear a knock at your door and you're awakened.
I go to the train station.
Yeah.
Choo-choo. How many tickets?
3.
3. Please enjoy your ride on Ginger Street's East. There are 4 men. They wear these deep purple robes. They are carrying this ark-looking item. You know them to be the King's Foot. These 4 individuals get onto this car. Behind them is this muscular-looking Azamar. He walks closely behind, seeming to scrutinize them, and he's kind of stalking them.
When I peeked, you said that you had a cracked medallion of Nova.
Yes.
That you were wearing.
Yes.
And you're staring us down right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand up, walk over to you, touch it with my finger, and cast mending.
And then you hear a conductor say, "All aboard!"
I'm gonna kind of put my hands together in prayer and back away.
Chugga chugga choo choo, chugga choo, chugga chugga choo choo. Players find themselves on the Ginger Street's East train heading toward Mapelli, but first they must stop in Prim. On this train, they encounter some strange-looking individuals, and none other than the Azamar, who is played by Arctic, one of our patrons. We love you very much, and as we kick off this episode, I will let you once again introduce your episode, just so we don't forget who that is. And then we'll go into You're Staring Menacingly over at William. And then we'll have where our boy, Lucian, walks over to you. So describe your Azamar character again.
So he's a Scourge Azamar. About like 6 foot tall, brown hair, tan skin. And then on his like right arm, there's a scar-like tattoo. It looks like something took a bite out of him. Just like chainmail armor and stuff like that, with a big old great sword sitting on his back.
Big old great sword.
That sword's great.
Yeah,
that's a big great sword.
Not a good sword.
So where we left off last time is Lucian walked over, touched the spot on the arm, correct, or like the medallion that he mentioned he has, the broken medallion.
Yeah.
And then
it's not. It was his broken medallion. Was that a tattoo?
No, it's a legit medallion that's like cracked.
Okay. I was like worried. I was like, oh no, this tattoo scar.
You fixed it. You fixed your tattoo.
My spell doesn't work that way.
He's a tattoo artist now. When you say a prayer, what do you say?
I just say, Nova, mend what's broken, and I just touch it.
For the sake of your character, does that fix it for you?
I'll say no.
The only way that it would not work is if that is either a magical item or it has been magically broken.
Magically broken.
Got it. I'm with you. Now I'm into it. I touch it and I say a prayer and then nothing happens. I question my faith. I fall into an existential
I just kind of like look at it and I go, don't take it bad. That's because I fucked up a mission. She's still mad at me.
She's really mad at you, man.
Yeah.
That's never happened before. I swear, ladies.
I mean, you start like one pirate ship and like she gets mad.
Sure. So what? Redemption arc?
Kinda.
Fair.
Yeah.
Cool. 100 Good Deeds of Andy McDowd or whatever. Cool.
Like that.
Hey, well, if you need any help, let me know. I'm Lucian. I'm a real regular run-of-the-mill guy now. I'm mature. I'm really just, a dude. All right, I'll see you later.
Okay.
I lean over to William. It's like, did you put the mustache on him?
No, he's just growing up.
You look and he's grown his own mustache.
Should have
It's
him.
the light I made inside myself all along.
Yes, it's his mustache on the inside.
Oh, he's growing up.
Yeah,
I'm so proud.
Yeah.
found the mustache within me all along. Friendship is the mustache we grow along the way.
Mhm.
Oh, great.
I'll just
So you
head back. I
head
guess.
back to your car, and then you just
I'm
sit
very
up.
sleepy. We didn't really sleep last night. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. If you guys want to do that, you can.
I don't need to.
Twilight
I
Elf,
don't- I don't have
baby.
to sleep anymore.
Already slept.
So I got a warlock thing that I don't have to sleep.
Lucian is a growing boy, and I do need to sleep.
Okay, so I think this would be cool. So you've been traveling for 4 or 5 hours now, and just kind of relaxing. And Lucian does go and take a nap, and you hear like the shouts of some people, like screams, not like prolonged screams, but maybe like surprised screams of people on the train.
Which direction? Like towards
If you were
the
to
caboose
poke
or
your-
towards the engine?
Towards the caboose, because you guys are more
It's always
towards the end.
towards the caboose. Okay.
Always.
Is
that the chest or the
It's-
bottom?
Well, when you
I
say
can never
caboose,
remember.
chassis?
yeah, the caboose is definitely the back.
Oh, okay. It's the wagon that we are dragging.
It's the donk car. That's where we're gonna get the donk cars.
the donk.
The donk.
Does
car,
it
okay.
badonk?
It does when they swap tracks.
So I hear these
Like a badonk
screams.
donk.
Tell me more
Yeah,
about these screams. Are these the screams of children? These are screams of grown men?
It's mixed
I've never heard of a grown man
adult
scream.
screams.
It's
Well,
an
it doesn't
adult
man
scream.
sound like
man,
when he screams.
you said man, right?
Man, ma'am screams. Hey, bud.
Miss
That
B,
got her.
Did you?
Fucked up. You
Because
fucked
I
up.
assume Lucian is like night, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
Did you put on your pajamas, your candle pajamas? To
Did you
go
take them
night-night?
off?
Yeah, we
No,
all
they're in my
changed.
pack.
Okay.
They're in my pack, and I'm not going to change on the train. That feels weird.
Okay. All right. Well, we're not
I'm in my
showering for
traveling
7 days.
attire. Oh
That's
no!
fine.
Well, this is. Oh, I forgot. This is like a week-long trip. Yeah, I probably would change into my nanas.
Yeah. All right. Great. All right. So I don't wake him. I say, Miss B, did you hear that? Miss screaming?
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna go check that out.
And Arctic, your character would have heard this as well.
As you heard it, I'm just gonna like slide open the door and like kind of peek down the hallway and then like see if anyone else's door's open and see if they heard the screams.
Probably ours.
Oh yeah, open the door.
Okay, so it's almost like the same time you guys hear this, and maybe you wait a second, and you maybe heard one more, and you both kind of like open, and now you're staring at each other again, and then you look down, and you see some movement from people, just like looks like commoners on this train, but they're kind of
Sure.
they're huddled to one side of the train.
Peasants,
You know, poor people like you.
serfs.
I just look across and I'm like, you guys hear those screams?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you cause those?
No, that's not me.
Perfect. One person off the suspect list. I walk out and head towards the direction of the screams.
Hold on, time out. I like Williams. Did you do this? No. All right.
Fair
It
enough.
wasn't far enough
No, it's
away,
just fun. I know.
but it's still just a check.
Yeah.
Check yourself.
It adds up. Yeah. Yo, I like that you asked. That's good.
Yeah, no, Miss
Yeah.
B's gonna go wake up Lucian.
I'm
How
gonna.
does she do it? How does she wake up Lucian?
Trying to let him get his long rest in.
Well, I imagine he's sleeping cute, but I'm not sure. But she'll like tap him gently on the shoulder and do like the soft,
He's
gentle
throw
shake.
up in the fetal position, sucking his thumb. Obviously, go on.
Yeah, she'll
In his
gently
pajamas.
shake him on the shoulder.
He comes awake very startled and goes, "I am so tired of being woken like this."
That was so gentle.
Yeah, well, it actually was
He's
fine.
being woken up.
Hey, Devin, did I get a long rest or not?
8 p.m. is his first level of exhaustion.
I said it was 5 hours.
Yeah, but I also had the my fitful sleep from the night before because you didn't bail until 3 a.m. You said.
Let me check my book.
So together,
Let me check my book. Sleep on a train. You only need 5 hours. Yeah, it's good. Everywhere else is 8. Anything else you need is full 8.
Hey.
It's the candle onesie.
Do my pajamas give me an enhanced resting?
It gives you plus 3 hours to sleep.
Actually, you get to roll extra hit dice and a short rest if you're wearing your onesie.
They're REM jammies, and they put you into REM much faster than anything else.
Oh, that's a different.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, I was thinking about some different rimming, but
I just realized. That's so
I hate everything.
what a bummer that is.
I just assumed you meant there was a butt flap.
No, REM
It does have one. For the record, 2 buttons, butt flap.
I can't wait to get my REM jammies on tonight.
No.
What's your favorite part about going to sleep?
Dakota's so bummed.
For your safety.
Hey, everybody, my name's Wachowski. I got these nice REM jammies for you to buy. It only costs 4 rare items. You're gonna love
It
it.
costs all your dignity.
You'll love the way our REM jammies look on you. We guarantee it.
Okay, if we make one more rim joke, this is going to turn into the hot springs. So everybody focus the fuck up.
Okay, go ahead. So
I don't think anything will be that bad. Anyways, I keep heading towards the direction.
you get a long rest and all your spell slots back.
Remember in the episode that's lost forever, when that I'm bringing back right now, when Ilaria sat down and you said, oh yeah, it's her favorite meal, and I said Atlas's ass. Y'all remember that when it happened in the forgotten lost episode?
He was wearing rim
but
jammies.
now it couldn't stay dead. I brought it back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So anyways, I'm heading towards this car.
Okay,
It's making the noise.
everyone else, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm awake now. I do one flip in the air and then I'm in my normal clothes. And
I'm burning a key point to do that. Go ahead.
yeah.
You walk down this car, and the group of people is huddled, and there's a couple people like knelt down on the ground, and they are around a man. And he, as you kind of work your way through the crowd, you can see that he has this large stab wound in his chest, and he's still alive, but he's barely breathing.
I rushed him to heal him. I cast Spare the Dying instantly. That's for free.
I'll reach down and I'll use healing hands.
Even better.
I think you guys, your hands land on one another, and it's like a jolt, like at the same time, like you didn't realize, and it kind of jolts him to life, and he's looking around, and he pushes you kind of off of him, and he stands up, but then like realizes like it still kind of hurts, like oh.
I go, hey friend, look at me, my name's Lucian, what's your name?
Steven.
I want you to brace yourself. I'm going to count to 3, okay? 1, 2, and I pull the thing out. I cast Spare the Dying again.
He kind of falls back into one of the seats, and he's wide-eyed.
Are you good? Are you with me?
And he kind of takes a couple deep breaths. I'm good.
Okay, what happened to you? What did this and where did it go?
There were four gentlemen, purple robes. Okay, one came.
I cast an eye at this Asmar.
And we bumped shoulders, and I said, "Hey, bud, sorry for that. Sorry for bumping into you." And he didn't say anything. He just glared at me. Couldn't see his face. Just glared at me. And then, as quick as lightning, I tell you, he stabbed me with a sword.
With a sword?
Where are those fellows?
But there was like a. I just pulled like a spike out of his chest there, right? Not like a sword.
No. So he just had like the wound. I think you covered. Sorry for that.
Oh,
it was like a gaping wound, though.
I thought he had like a spike in him. My bust.
Yeah, I can heal that.
That's why I pulled it out of him. I did like a whole dramatic scene that makes no sense.
Let's say the blade broke off. There's a piece of blade in there.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
They now have the ability to shoot ranged fucking blades now.
No, he stabbed him and just like.
No, he like broke.
Keep that
souvenir.
Really,
really bad sword that just breaks off inside people's flesh.
Yeah, I get that. I'm scared of world building though. Which way did they go?
Oh, they went that way. And he points like further down the opposite way of your bed car.
Perfect. I cast Minor Illusion. And I create a badge that the train people use.
Like a conductor situation? Or like
it looks like a...
What do you call the guys?
This train, they look like a smokestack. And there's like a poop cloud that comes out of that, like the shape. And there is an E on the top of this smokestack.
Alright, poop cloud east badge. Got it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I do that, and I start. I look back to my compatriots and Sans newcomer and say, "I'm headed that way. We're going to find those people, and I now have our all access pass." And I start heading that direction.
Yeah, I'm moving, but also, hey, you told us your Asmar's name, did you not? I just failed to write it down.
No.
He has not introduced us yet.
Nope.
Hey,
Yeah.
My name's Lucian. What's your name?
Nice to meet you, Lucian. I'm Sertic.
Sertic.
Zyrtec?
Sertic.
Sertic.
Like,
Sertic,
is Sir a title?
No, as in like Sertic, like
Got it.
SURTIC.
Got it. I'm in it.
That's very important.
Hey, Sertic, those guys came in with you, yeah?
Yeah, no, I'm tracking them.
Doing a bad job.
I picked up a little like side. Yeah, you're not gonna lie.
Never do I do that.
Not my main thing. Yeah. 'Cause you seem like a guy that doesn't make mistakes.
A lot of those running around, people that don't make any mistakes, and then they don't judge people because of it.
Yeah, no, at the little town we were just at, I picked up a small job to like find some thieves and track them to the train station.
Oh. So those guys
Love
are
it.
thieves.
That's what the bounty said.
Does the bounty say what they stole?
No, it just
Okay.
offered a reward.
Cool.
What does that reward say?
One person only, get the fuck up.
You know what? You guys help him with it. You guys can have the reward.
No, great. I was going to do it anyways. Joke's on you. All right, go to the next card.
Oh, let's try.
Okay.
Joke's on all of us.
Yeah, on this car, there are no passengers whatsoever. And you're
I want to look around this car real quick.
Yes.
Is there no passengers, DM?
there are no passengers.
Okay, I go through.
And so you were able to make it through this car.
Everything's mimics.
The chairs come to life. Betty.
Oh no.
Shoot!
Hey.
You're gonna make me swear again, Devin. How dare you? Fuck! Fire
Fire
truck.
truck. You're able to make your way through several cars, and several of these, none of these seem to have passengers. And it's about 10 cars later that you stop and realize that the door that you're trying to access, that you've perhaps been scanning that car through, is declining your access into this next car.
I'm also very impressed with myself that my minor illusion has been scanning me into these doors. So it like I can't get through this door.
Right. It's like, doo-doo.
Okay.
I have a question. For when we were going through the train cars, like, we noticed that there's nobody there. Can I, like, perhaps roll an investigation to see if they left in a hurry, or they're just nobody was ever there in the first place?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Sweet. That's an 11.
You see items laying around like the people were in this car, but people are not here. So bags, books, maybe some loose change, purse or two.
Scooping it up. Looting everything and then just jumping off the train, starting a new life.
He works with her.
Why did you do that?
Is there a lock on this door?
No, so it's kind of like just on
There's a
like
sliding
an
door.
electric
There's
track.
no visible lock.
Yeah, there's no.
How sturdy does it look?
On a scale of 1 to 5, it's about a
On a scale of
3.
how is punching available? Is punching a viable option?
Well,
for
we're
the
gonna
store?
roll for it. That's the thing we'll do.
Okay, I'll
William
do it.
steps aside. If you'll open this door for me, please.
You got it. And then my big spectral galaxy hands appear, stretching forward and cracking their knuckles as they come back to rest on my
William
arms,
steps
placing a
back.
cigarette in my mouth.
William steps
and
back.
Miss B also steps
I'm
back.
I'm gonna try to punch this door very hard.
The fucking art in my head of him just big ass galaxy arms punching through the door. I love this.
What would you like me to roll?
Roll an attack. Attack roll.
Okay.
Attack this door, motherfucker.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me do this.
William
The
is
right
on
way.
guard for somebody to approach.
Okay.
While he's doing this. Just so we're on the same page.
Sorry. It's a relatively new feature for me. It costs 1 key point. Good to know. And then I will just make an attack like normal. 17 to hit.
You do hit it. Roll some damage for me.
That is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
As you punch this, a significant dent is placed toward the front, like where it connects, like to the wall part of the door.
And then I can wombo combo bonus action unarmed strike. So it's just like a 1-2 punch.
Yep, roll another attack for me.
18 to hit.
Yes, and then damage.
It is, and I actually I misspoke. When my astral, it's again 6 points of damage, same as last time, but it is not blunt damage, bludgeoning damage, which this door may overcome. It is actually force damage.
One thing we love at Lawful Stupid, among the other things we love at Lawful Stupid, is spreading the word about your business. Or maybe you want to tell your sweet, sweet grandma that you love her for the world to hear. We want to give you that chance. If you're a business and want to get your services on the air, or just want to tell a loved one a personal message, head on over to lawfulstupid.org/message in a bottle. There you can take around 250 words to say what you want. Business ads are $20, personal ads are $10. Tell the world what you have to hear with Lawful Stupid's Message in a Bottle. What happens is it like giant fist the first one, and then almost the size of the door hits again with force damage. And this causes, instead of it just like knocking down, to fly into the next car.
Women and children duck.
It's too late. What happens is this flies in, and you hear like that hits something on the other side as it flies in and bounces around just kind of the front of this part. And then you see, as you look through, there's a ladder that leads up into an opening of like what is outside of the train. And you see one of those figures look back and then quickly goes up.
Oh, William uses his boots, teleports, and grabs him.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
roll a d6 for me.
You have to roll the miss.
You have to roll
You can
It doesn't
actually
matter,
hit
I'm
it
not
now.
gonna
a
miss.
2 or higher. 'cause
It's
this
my
is-
first use.
No. Is it per day?
No, it's not your first use. It's not per day. It's they stack, and this is your third time using.
No, hold on.
I think it's like, was it the
Double
second?
check.
Because there was a
Is that-
competition.
Boots and misstep. Each time the player uses the boots they gain, if they roll greater, they roll equal to. However, the caster does. Misstep counters reset at the end of the day.
Okay, so then it would reset, yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't. Oh, that's strong. That's okay. Good.
Success. Grab him.
Yeah, so as he's going up, I think you teleport yourself to, like, you would have to jump maybe and even grab a little, but you're able to teleport to grab his leg. I think this is a strength check for him to kick you off.
I
I mean, dead weight. It's going to be a pretty. It would be an athletics check and be pretty high DC, I would think. Or you could do a grapple check, I guess.
What do you want? What do you want to do? Do you want to pull him down or just keep him steady?
So I want to do a little bit of a different thing. I want to teleport forward, and then
it's just got to be somewhere you can see, right? Oh, never mind. You're talking about the first step. I'm thinking you want to teleport again. My bad.
Yeah. I just teleport. I just want to teleport the first time, and then I land, and I assume I'm within 10 feet of this guy, if not closer, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And for the first time, you see like a chain unravel down William's right arm. And forward, I'm going to whip him with the chain and grapple him, or attempt to grapple him. And he must make a strength saving throw with disadvantage as this fiery chain begins to wrap around him.
He does not succeed.
Cool. He's going to take 1d4 fire damage. And at the start of each of his turn, he'll take fire damage if he's still grappled. And I lose HP as I cast this spell. So, welcome to the Invoker.
How much damage did he take again?
He takes
How
1d4,
exciting.
and I need to roll that.
Hey, Devin, does Lucian recognize that chain?
As we mentioned, you know it to be the King's Foot. Is what you know.
No, my chain.
No.
My
Yes.
fiery
William's chain.
special
The
chain.
Invoker's chain.
And I think you are in perhaps disbelief.
Odd. Yeah, I think Lucian kind of like almost instinctively like drops to a knee, like at the sight of this, and is kind of like taken aback.
So he takes 4 fire damage, and not so fast. And he's like yanking on this chain.
All right, and Arctic, what you got doing? Tell me his name one more time. Sorry.
Surtic.
Well, how do I forget that? Surtek. Okay, and Surtek, what are you doing now?
So I'm just gonna like start walking forward, and then I'm gonna cast command on the
Hell yeah.
What do I need? I need to beat a 15? Or no, you're
15.
He does beat it.
I should have fucking laid into this guy. I didn't think though. I just thought I need to stop him.
Yeah, he did it.
I'm gonna go over to Miss B, and then we'll do Lucian next. I'll give you guys a round, and then we'll do that.
I'm just gonna have Summer appear and then go out the top
Oh, I love
to
that.
see what's up.
Summer immediately appears and just like squeezes in and up, and so you're able to see currently right what's going on.
Yeah, she'll do like a switch over to her familiar, so like she won't be aware of what's happening inside with the guys.
She can't see or hear
From her body.
anything like that. What's a rep from her body, but she can't
Okay.
from the bird.
Yes.
Summer goes up, and you see toward the caboose end 2 of those robed figures kind of running and jumping cars. And there are only about 10 cars left, and they're probably on the 8th one from the end. And as Summer flies around and turns, you see about 5 miles up the track is a tunnel that the train is heading toward.
Ooh, I love this.
Spooky.
I love everything about this.
Can I don't know how it works. Like if I want to speak with my own body, can I still do that even though I'm seeing
Yes,
and hearing?
absolutely.
She'll just
Yeah.
relay that.
You just won't hear what you're saying, so it'll be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this. I want to do this with I guess mechanic wise, what I was gonna make her do is roll for it to see like how well it comes out versus. I mean, I don't know if that's how that would work. If it's like official in the game, like
I mean, it's
just free action. Do
well, here's how I'm akin it to. You're blind and deaf, but talking. So if somebody took out your sight and hearing, you would still talk relatively normal because like you didn't
You
forget
could you
to
practice
talk.
your entire life.
Like how to talk.
Okay.
Yeah, you talk.
She might be like a little bit louder because she can't hear herself.
Probably. She's like fucking shouting.
Okay.
I see 2 of them!
Yeah. So you
There's only one.
you do relay that. You relay it successfully to these 3. And then
That's it. That's
Lucian,
nothing.
your turn. You're bowed at this point.
I think hearing Miss B say, "Hey, there's more of them on the roof," will kind of snap him out of his reverence, and he'll like make a mental note, like Lucian will remember this, and then I'm just gonna bound right. I'll go ahead and I got 40 feet. I got 40 feet of movement. So let's see how far that gets me, and then I won't have any sort of difficult terrain for climbing because I can just parkour up.
You're 20 feet behind William, who has this one road figure. His foot is out. I picture he's like falling over the top of the train.
What I want to do is run past this scene where William's got it. He's basically
squeeze up through on top, right?
Yeah, I want to like push past him and then go up top.
And you do. So you get on top and you see the same thing from this train level now. These two are now 7 cars from the caboose.
How about how far away from that?
You are 3 cars.
Me, is that in feet?
In feet. So I'd say each train is 30 feet.
Each train is 30 feet?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm just making that up. I don't know what that. I mean, that's a pretty small train, actually, I guess.
That's really that's like a round to. If you're not counting the train as difficult terrain, that takes a full round for a normal creature to move across it. So that's 3 rounds to get to them, not counting dashes.
Yeah, without that, yeah.
How many when we're approaching a tunnel?
Yes.
And it would be bad to be on top of the train as it goes into a tunnel.
Well, roll a perception check for me.
Yeah, you got it. And can we factor into this perception check? I would also like to know about how many turns can I perceive it would take us to reach the tunnel in 6-second intervals. Lucian should be able to determine that with his perception.
At least
if he rolls a natural 20 or 23, he can.
Twofold. You know you have 5 rounds until the tunnel is there. And you also know that the tunnel has just enough room for you to lay down flat and not take that damage.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, so I moved my full 40 feet. It took me 20 to get to where William is at the stairs. Mm-hmm. What, another 10 to get up on top?
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
So that's 30. So then I'm able to move 10 feet forward from there. So I'm still 80 feet away from them, right?
Yes.
Bonus action, key point, step of the wind. That's 40 more feet. And then I'll use my action to dash 40 additional feet. And I'm going to get directly up in their grills. Actually, I'm not going to get directly up in their grills. When I have my astral arms out, my range is 10 feet. So I will get to where I am in their threatened range, but ideally they are not in my threat range.
Okay, and you are able to do that. And I think with the Misty Step, is that what it's called?
No, it's Step of the Wind.
Step of the Wind. I think that let me do this for you. They do not hear you come up behind with the wind whipping, and now they're in this frantic mode. They do not hear you come up behind.
I think things are a little bit weird for Lucian because he's got these big oversized arms, and like as he's like running through, he's like using those to, like he's got 10-foot reach, so like he just like reached up and like pulled himself up through this train, and then I think even as he runs up there, like he just instinctively he goes to do like a back handspring off of these giant arms and just like propels himself forward as fast as he can to close the gap. And just kind of is like behind them in like an attack stance, waiting.
Yes, and they as they run, they do not hear you coming. So what we'll do is we'll go to the guy who is now he's grappled correctly. That we're considering grappled. So he's going to try to do a strength check.
Yeah, it is grappled
to get out of that.
He takes damage at the top of his turn, right, Dwayne?
Yeah, he does take five fire damage at the start of his turn.
Okay. Boom. So he's just trying to kick you off right now.
What does he need to do that?
Just strength check.
It's an opposed check.
Okay. Yep. I got a 10. 12 with.
I mean, you're probably going to do better than me. Let's see. One design flaw. Let's see. I got an 8.
Okay, so he's able to kick.
Wait, hold on. Is it athletics?
Wait.
Yes, athletics.
-1. Yeah. Does it matter?
This is a save, yeah?
No, it's a contest.
It's a contested check for a grapple.
Never mind.
Yeah, so he's able to shake that off and climb up onto the car, and he begins.
Oh, and he does? I smacked the shit out of him with my chain.
Yeah, because it's easy range.
My threatened range, which is 10 feet. Yep. All right, 1 second. Let me do that for you.
If you attack.
24 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Good. And then he's going to take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You kind of tear into the cloth that he has on in this robe. And you see underneath that now is a large, like just a broadsword he has in there. But it's like kind of on its hip, down to his leg. But he is up top, and he begins to make his trek to his fellows that are running down. This time, you hear behind you a loud clang. Lucian, Miss B, who is still in the. I guess, did you hear that? You said you can't hear while you're in that body, correct? While you're like in summer.
Yeah, while I'm in summer, I can't hear what's happening to her actual body.
She can hear what Summer hears.
Okay, and Surtek,
Yeah.
you hear this door, the door that had been knocked down behind you, be thrown up, and there's this 7-foot figure who stands in this purple robes with the mask on, and all you can see are his gray eyes staring out at you, and he removes the two kind of like sleeves over him, and he has these 2 giant gauntlets, and he puts them up. And he socks at Miss B.
Oh man.
These are advanced, you have no clue.
15? No, it's 17 total.
15? That hits.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, but Surtek was.
8 damage?
8?
Yes. And he's gonna give you the old right and then the left.
Ooh.
That is 14 bludgeoning with this other giant gauntlet he's got on. I don't know if that brings you back into yourself. I don't know if that would do that or.
Well, I feel like it would.
It secretly wouldn't, for the purpose of reactions, until her turn
Gotcha.
begins.
Yeah.
She could then, as a free action, switch back to her consciousness.
Yeah, so
but-
he kind of hits one to the face and one to the stomach, and she doesn't react yet. And then his turn is over, and I believe we're going on to Dwayne. What is Dwayne?
Where is this guy that just stood up?
He's 20. He's 30 feet out because he was kind of
From
just
me?
already on top.
Oh, okay. So the door just landed on him.
He's 30 feet, but he's at the very back of the front door of it. So 30 feet behind you.
And so the ladder was 30 feet into there.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. I'll call in response. I look to Surtek and say, "Can you take care of him and Miss B?"
Yes, I got this. You
All
go
right,
after the other guy.
Perfect. I climb up the ladder. I should be able to get within 10 feet of this boy since he was 10 feet ahead of me. And I'm gonna fucking lay down some heat. I'm gonna attack him to start, and then I'm gonna throw another ensnaring flames on him, which is gonna hurt like a motherfucker, but all the same. Attack is 16.
That hits.
All right, and the damage on that is going to be 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use.
I think. Where do you hit him at? Where are you aiming for there?
Oh man, I'm still working out the details of this newfound power. But I think he goes for the legs, and I don't know. He definitely hits waist below. Whether it's super accurate or not, he's trying to take knees or ankles.
I think you take a chunk out of his hip, almost, even because it hits a little high too, and rips. It catches and rips some skin out there.
Ooh,
And you see kind of blood spurt as he begins to. He's limping away.
Oh, good, because I'm going to use Blazing and Snare on him again. So I'm going to take significantly more damage since I've used it back to back. But he's got to do the same thing.
Okay, and so what's the attack?
So he's got to make a strength saving throw.
That is a 17.
No, you attempt to grab it. 17. With disadvantage?
Oh no. 13 with disadvantage.
All right, cool. So that's a fail. He's mine again.
He's mine again.
He's gonna take 1d4 fire damage. And then William says, "Stop! I hate running. Stop it." He's gonna take 3 fire damage. It should be known that William's clothes, as he's like using these abilities, are like starting to catch fire and tear, and as all these elements are coursing through him.
All right, excellent.
Not pleased with it.
Surtek, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna run towards the guy, and then I'm gonna use I'm gonna get right behind him, and then use inflict wounds.
If you yes, okay, go ahead, and then so is he? It's just a spell.
He rolls a melee touch attack.
21 to hit.
He does.
That's gonna be 21 damage.
Fucking hell.
Tell me about this. What do you do? Describe it.
Okay, so I'm gonna get like right up behind him and then grab him on the shoulder and be like, "No, this isn't happening, guy." And just inflict wounds and like yank at the same time.
Where do
Like,
you
give him
grab
away.
it? You're gonna grab his shoulder? Or
Yeah, I'm grabbing like shoulder, like basically like shoulder, like right by his neck, and then just like kind of yank to try to pull him away from Mrs. B.
So this necrotic energy would pulse through his hand, and it would kind of like rot his flesh in real time.
Yeah.
If you yank, do you just pull like a chunk of
muscle
rotten shoulder
tendons?
meat?
Oh.
I
Yeah.
think it slips through, and you
No.
you hear the like neck snap as he crumbles to the ground.
Murdered this dude.
Oh, you fucking ended his
Yeah,
life.
For a
he is
big,
dead.
scary dude.
Oh,
Don't touch Miss B.
Miss B, you or is that your turn? I guess it's your turn. There's no more bad guys unless you want to like use a bonus action for something else.
I was just gonna use lay of hands and just like heal Miss B and be like, "Oh, sorry, I missed that guy."
Is that a bonus action?
Or wait, no, shit, that's an action.
I
Never
think
mind.
it's an action.
An action. Never mind.
All right, Miss B. Imagine you come to, or come back into Miss B's body.
yeah. I imagine she kind of like partially like keeled over, like her body feeling
didn't
that, and
feel
her
this way
feeling
when I
that,
left
and
it.
Summer is nope. Imagine Summer's gonna come back down the hole because Summer can only go 100 feet away from her, and they're far away. She'll like look back, like immediately go for both her daggers in both hands, not sure what's happening, spin around and like about ready to fight the new guy they
Yes.
just brought on,
Did
but
you
also
fucking-
see the
did you
new
fucking
dead
hit me,
guy.
bro? Did you fucking punch me?
She like does that like pump fake where she's like about ready to fight him, but I imagined like he had that look, but
like-
I'll wait for that.
Raise my
to-
hands like, whoa, 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 whoa,
Same team.
Same thing.
All right, cool. Is that all you want to do, Miss B?
Nope, and then she's just gonna dash up the stairs.
Okay. So you head over to the ladder, and I think you can make it to the top of the ladder. Lucian.
I think Lucian is just gonna. He's got his blindfold down because he's in combat, and I think like most of the light has drained out of his eyes, and there's like almost like a little darkness that is starting to creep along the edges. And I think he's just gonna walk up to these two schmoes, like crouched up behind them, take his giant galaxy arms, smack their heads together, and then push them off the train in either direction.
Okay, you're 3 rounds from the tunnel. I'll tell you that. So let's roll an attack with advantage on each of them. So we'll say it's like 1 for 1. So you have to get them both,
Sure.
to be able to. So
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm doing some weird shit on my little surprise round, and I appreciate you working with me. So you want an attack, just a normal attack for both of them, yeah, with
Yep.
advantage.
You're just trying to crack some eggs, man.
Get out of here. Sorry, it's hard to roll 2 of these at once. So the first one was a 24. And then the second one is not looking so hot. Oh no, we got there.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you do the damage. I rolled deck saves for the second part of that to see if they're able to avoid the tossing off. So go ahead and do damage to both of them.
Okay, I will do that right now. 7 force damage, or I'm sorry, 4 force damage, and then 7 force damage. 4 on one and 7 on
Okay.
the other.
Excellent. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, they have been running, and you caught up to them, right? And you crack their heads together, and then when you pull away, you are able to throw one off the train. As he goes back.
Could I do a flurry of blows to very quickly try to just like overwhelm this guy and get him off as well? It would normally do 2 additional attacks.
I will,
is what
because of
blows.
his deck save. It won't. But if you want to do more damage, you can. That's what I'll give you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead
Okay.
and flurry of blows. Actually, no. I'll save that last key point in case I
Okay.
need it. I'll hold on to that. That'll be a special treat for me. I'll just square up.
So it's his turn. He is going to disengage from you, and he's going to run.
Bitch.
He's going to jump
You hear William
onto the
run.
6 train, midway into the 6 train car behind him. Again, you're 3 rounds from that. Ooh. Yes, and so we're back to Dwayne.
I still got this guy ensnared.
So he takes damage first, right?
Yeah. Well, no. When
his
is his turn? On his turn, he takes 5 damage.
Oh, actually, so it's his turn. Yes. So now he would take the 5 damage.
You're
Yeah,
welcome,
boop.
Ian.
And
Five damage.
he falls to his knees, and he's
Good.
still wrapped,
Good.
but he's like
Where you
he's
belong.
hands and knees and panting on top of this train car.
With 0 movement speed.
He is going to pull his sword out and just try to, as he turns around,
To swipe at you with it.
He's not. I'm 10 feet away, dog.
he's going to try to throw it.
Okay. Yeah, he can do that.
He
He
can do
can
that?
do that.
That is an 18.
Oh, that's gonna hit. I got no armor.
That is 5 damage. The sword like lances off your shoulder, and it.
I was gonna say I don't even think it hits me. That like I just take damage from like the effort of like.
I think it even just hits you
Blocking it with my chain.
broadside and bounces
yeah,
off.
Not even the blade.
Yeah.
Blade. Oh, some money maker.
Don't do it! I told you not to run, and now you're throwing shit.
And that's his turn. Wheeler.
Cool. I'm good with where I'm at. I'm 10 feet away. How fucked up does he look on a scale of like
1 to
real
dead. He
fucked
looks
up?
pretty bad.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna attempt to intimidate him into surrendering. I'm gonna say, give up, or I split you in 2. And I don't want to do that. I've already ruined my clothes enough.
He looks at you and he puts his hands around like the medallion. That's the king's foot symbol. It pops open. He takes something out of it, puts it in his mouth, and says, "Then I die." And he bites down on it. So, yeah, what do you want to do? Because it's your turn. I'll let you try to.
Well, I mean, if he puts it in his mouth faster than I react, it doesn't matter.
Unless you have something you can do like as an actual reaction.
Yeah, if you want to try to stop that, I will let you do this as a reaction.
Or maybe you knock him unconscious by hitting him before he can kill himself. Better to be asleep than dead.
Yeah, that's true. All right, cool. Well, I guess I will non-lethally. Okay, so I don't have my access to my chains. It's my grappling thing right now. I'm going to. Fuck, that has to be. I gotta step forward for that shit.
Okay.
All right, fine. I can't do that because that's not fast enough. I will
Can you
use
just cast
fire.
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna cast. Yeah, fuck, I forgot I have Eldritch Blast. Let's just do that. That's easier.
Yeah.
Magic is lethal damage, though.
No, they changed that a long time ago. As far as not, you used to be able to not specify non-lethal damage for spells, but now you can in 5e.
19 to hit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, big rolls,
I think,
baby.
unless I'm fucked up again. I don't know how many silvers and a gold, so I don't know anything.
10 force damage.
Yeah, and so he, as you hits him in the chest, and he goes unconscious, laying there.
I pull him in with my chain.
Yep, he's about just lifeless. Pull him in.
I told you not to do that. I'm gonna climb back down the ladder with this body. And I'm like not super careful with
Miss
him.
B's right
Yeah.
there.
Oh no! I lower him down with my
He dies
chain.
immediately. No, okay. Lower
That's
him down.
what I do. I lower him down with the chain, and then climb down.
I think what's funny
and
is
then I tie him with rope.
Surtex sees him coming down like Spider-Man style. Think he's trying to sneak in and like chops his head off before he gets a chance to be like, no,
Oh, no, don't do
see,
that.
you lower him down.
Limp as fuck.
All right, that's good. So we'll call that your turn. Surtek, you're up.
I'm gonna run towards the ladder.
Yep.
And then toss William some manacles. Be like, hey, this might help you. And then go up the ladder.
I think you're able to get to the very tip top of the ladder, and you see that this thing is now about one turn. I know we haven't done 5 turns away, but the speed at which you are wrecking these folks, it's about 1 turn away.
Okay. Can I see Lucian and the other?
He's about 100 feet in front of you. So that's 3, 6, 9. He's 4 cars ahead of you. 3 from the end. That was 6 from the end.
Okay. I'm gonna see that, and then I don't think I have enough movement speed, so I'll just walk back down the ladder to avoid the
Getting hit in the head.
getting hit in the
Incoming
head and
tunnel.
knocked
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
Back.
And then we go over to Ms. B.
Can I double dash in a turn? I'm a rogue. I can dash as a bonus action.
Yeah, I do know that. So
Yeah.
I guess so. Actually, that's a rule I do not know for sure. So, yeesh.
You can bonus action dash and then action dash, yeah.
Yes, you can.
So
Okay.
what? That's 120 movement.
It'd be 90.
If I have 30 walking, 90.
If you have 30 walking, that's it. Movement 30, bonus action 30 more,
Yeah, it's
action 30, 90
Yeah,
total.
90. Yeah.
So
Lucian's
you'd
a
be
bit
just
far
behind
still.
him. But if you,
Yeah, I'm
if you
further
have to
than-
go,
It took me 120 because I'd used my 40.
Mhm.
so if you have to
3
go,
times.
but you have to go like to the ladder up and over. So I'll put you a car behind
No,
him.
she's already up top.
I'm
bro.
already-
Oh
up
yes,
top.
she did. Sorry.
Yeah, she's already up top.
Yeah, William just walked past me. Can I get to the next, like, in-between spot, but, like, the closest I can get to Lucian to the next in-between spot because the train is coming and I don't want my head lopped off?
Yes.
And I want to be the closest I can to Lucian, but, like, also not be, like, 5 train back with
Yeah.
big and scary necrotic dude.
Yep.
Alright. I want to go in that closest in-between spot towards Lucian within my 90 feet.
Okay, perfect. So I say you're still a car behind him, but like in the split between them. The guy in front of you, Lucian, he's gonna turn and look at you. Again, all you can see is eyes, but you see the brows furrow, and you see him like throw off this cloak,
I threw something off.
and then you see wings open up. And he the wind behind him, he just lets it take him. Shoot. Up. So he's 10 feet back, and he's moving out of your attack, so you can attack to get a.
He disengaged last turn, dude. He's
Oh,
like
that's
30
true.
feet away.
Damn, so bad at this. He moves. So he.
I just think that my turn comes
Well,
before
I
it.
messed
This
up
is
last
the
time,
thing.
is what I did, and so you had gotten an attack, so I didn't
Oh,
get the
okay.
return. He's gonna move 3 more train cars down and land.
3 more train,
Yes,
90 feet
he's
away.
moving 3 more down and landing.
Because the train's moving away from
Yeah,
him.
so it's like almost.
Okay.
And your turn.
I'm going to bonus action step of the wind using the last of my light. That's 40 feet. I'm going to move 40 feet closer, and my range is 10 feet. So that's 90 feet. And I'm going to grapple this
Okay.
motherfucker.
He needs to do a strength check.
He can make an athletics or acrobatics check against my contested roll.
He gets 8.
And then falls to the fucking ground and takes
I got a
1d10
Yeah.
falling damage.
So he got an 8.
Because he has 0 movement.
I got a 23, but what I would like to do, he's up in the air. He could have 0 and drop him instantly to take damage. What Lucian's going to do is hold him suspended in the air and just say, "Tunnel's coming."
And he looks up, and he's fighting so hard, and it's that time.
And I'm just crushing him with the big hand. "Tunnel's coming. You give up?"
And he says, "I surrender. I surrender."
Lucian lays down on the train and drags him down with him, pinning him against the base of the train next to him, and holds them both down while they
As
go
he
into the
hits
tunnel.
the train, his wings kind of spin up into that, and it like cuts them down a little bit as it goes through the tunnel. You guys make it through the tunnel. Miss B, you're able to kind of just easily drop down for that moment. Everything goes dark for maybe a minute or so. Seems like a pretty long tunnel, and it comes out on the other side. I think as you jump back up, can you roll a perception check for me?
Yeah. I hope Lucian's not
Hey
dead.
DM, while she's rolling, I have dark vision, and you said it's a minute. Can I shackle this unconscious boy with these manacles while we're waiting?
Yeah, absolutely. Because there's light on inside the train, but if they were above, they didn't see anything.
Also, I have dark vision.
Yeah.
It's
I was
fine.
gonna say, like, I have personal help him.
So I saw a funny meme today. It said every time your players, I never thought of this. Every time your players like, "Hey, I have dark vision," just like random,
Yeah.
which is not us. Not us.
Okay, you enter a room. I have dark vision.
I've never done that to be a thing. I just happened to see that today. So when you said it, I just thought about
Yeah,
it. It's
all
not
the
you at all.
time. Anytime you say
It is
you
kind
enter a
of a
dark
trope,
room,
yeah.
it's yeah.
Yes, so he is manacled successfully,
Great.
and you
24 to
I
see.
put his arms behind his back, to be clear.
train comes out on the other side, and you're standing looking the direction that the train is going in. And you see in front of you, about a mile out, barrels stacked on top of the track.
Oh, motherfucker.
And you see several horses and people like in cowboy hats kind of off the side. And you see one of them, you see smoke rising from like a cigarette or something in the distance. And
Is my boy okay?
you see this person, there's a woman, take this cigarette and she throws it toward these barrels, and then she like finger gun shoots a thing at the same time that the cigarette hits the barrels, and it explodes, forcing the track to explode. And that's where we'll end the episode.
Fuck.
Those are
Fire
the
truck.
fortune-telling role in this.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to this episode. I don't know if this is an interesting train episode for you, but I thought, man, we got trains. We got to fight on top of a train.
It's so
Yeah.
We got to do a thing.
I loved it. As
You're
soon as
doing
you're
so
like,
good,
we're
Dan.
gonna
Yeah.
fight on the train with the tunnel coming, I was like, yes!
And then there's barrels with explosions.
And
Cool
what's
cowboy
what's
lady
not to
with
love?
It's the best day ever.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, so you guys go ahead.
Tunnel's coming.
Arctic, that means you get to be in
That was
another
so good.
episode next week. At least one.
You fucking, like, aced the dude. You took his spine out.
Yeah.
Killing it. Yeah, that guy was like the leader here.
just like-
he was in charge of
He was like, hey guys, just got hit by a door. What happened?
You're rolling? I'll have your
He
spine.
like shows up, punches a girl twice
What?
like an asshole, and then gets murdered.
Hey, Lawful
to death.
Stupid supports dudes getting their spine ripped out if they pick on chicks. That's what I'm just saying. Chivalry's not
if you hit
dead.
a girl 2 times, you get your spine decayed
Yeah.
out of you.
Basically.
Sartek just walks up, finish him.
That's our Lawful
Yeah.
Stupid
Mortal
promise.
Kombat.
Full
this
on
guy's spine out.
a fatality. You fatality.
Yeah.
him.
That's right.
Didn't expect it.
Pretty
Is
sick.
he spining your enemies since
Hey, if
2021?
Hey, if you want to support the show, there's a lot of ways you can do it. You can go to sword.lawfulstupid.org, which is really, really cool. Or you can go to our webpage, lawfulstupid.org, and you can click through to the affiliations page. And you can go to Dice MB and pick yourself out a dice set, because if you're anything like this big old boyo that just punched a girl twice in the face and then got fucking murked, if your character died, it's time to get a new dice set. You gotta have a new dice set for a new
I
character.
love that
And just
segue.
Make
If
sure you
your
click on that
character dies,
affiliation
throw those
link.
dice out.
You'll get 10% off of your purchase, and it helps us.
Yeah. If those dice are too expensive for your blood, we also have our Patreon. You can support us with just $1 a month, where at the end of the year you could buy the dice set if you really wanted, or you can support us and still get extra content on the side. So go to patreon.lawfulstupid.org.
Yeah, if you pay $50 a month, you can hear me pee.
Oh,
Yeah.
You admitted that.
I forget to mute my mic.
Take all my money.
Everybody hears.
Speaking of extra content, you get on the side. That screams infidelity to me. If you want to be unfaithful to your spouse, join up Lawful Stupid at the $69 tier, and we'll give you some goodies. You can only accessible through the dark web Patreon.
I just changed email address. Christoph Shindo.
Personal email address.
In the meantime, while you're trying to wash away the unforgettable sins of your adultery, you can try to buy your way into heaven through charity. Devin, what month is it?
It is actually the same month. Let me go ahead and pull that over. Yep, so we're still doing this. August has got a lot of weeks in it. This should be August 23rd.
Hell yeah, I love that about
today.
August. Heck yeah, August 23rd today. Hey, happy August 23rd, everybody. And speaking of August 23rd, that's the day where I like to make sure that lots of trees get planted. So I donate to Forest Fire Relief. That's RELEAF. Because they're going to relief this world with many new trees after natural disasters such as forest fires. So you can make a difference today by rolling a d20 during your game and donating the amount that you roll to them or whoever you love. I rolled
support the trees by giving them dead trees.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really that simple. I rolled a 12, and that's pretty good. So that's $12 going to Forest Fire Relief. Tell me what you rolled before I go to a really dark place. My mental health is now on you.
And declining rapidly.
Ooh, got him.
Today's good news story. Wait, did we get everything? We hit everything, right?
Yeah.
Good news story.
Good job.
Oh, hey, Arctic.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to plug?
No, just
Well, with a 69 tier and the rim jammies, you got options.
You stream, right? You're a Twitch streamer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You wanna
yeah.
plug your Twitch?
I do have a Twitch stream.
You
It's
have a
called
fucking green screen behind you. Yeah, fucking.
Your walls aren't
tell
that color?
shit.
No. Weirdly enough, no. I stream on Twitch. It's called Chef Arctic. I play a lot of RPG games and shooter games, and then I'm also gonna start doing
Ironically,
some.
zero Overcooked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't fucking play Overcooked,
I played
I'm-
Overcooked for like a 24-hour stream, and it was the most stress I've ever been in my life.
It's so stressful.
Yeah.
You know what my wife's favorite game is?
Overcooked.
Overcooked. You know who's 3-starred every single Overcooked level multiple times? for
Your
every
wife.
game? My wife. And I'm over here just like, why do you want to fight? Like, why?
Why?
I have.
Like, we already can't decide what we're gonna have for dinner. You want to cook a fictional dinner for 800 people?
Oh no! Fuck.
We're having a party tonight, babe. Arctic, I don't know if you'd be willing, and I don't know if you know about the Lawful Stupid Cookbook, but as a challenge to you, we would love for you to cook the
Oh,
things
my
and make them
goodness.
better than we've actually listed them.
I can do that.
We
make them
can talk
edible.
about this. We'll pay you to cook the meals or something. You let us, let us know how much it'll cost. We'll
do
split the
we'll do a
bill
little Twitch
so you
action.
can put it up.
I got you.
I think that'd be.
If you will do a cooking show for the Lawful Stupid Cookbook, like live on your Twitch or or both, I'm interested. I'm very, you know what? This
wanna do
idea, I'm officially not excited for it. I'm officially let me check the polls. I'm horny for it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm horny. I'm horny for
That's
this
exactly why I cook, just to make people horny for food.
Oh,
All
would
these
think.
years.
How exciting.
Law-
idea. Yeah.
The big
Let's
leagues.
do
They're
it.
calling me up. Lawful Stupid did it. They're calling.
Lawful Stupid Cookbook and they're horny.
Let's go!
Why are all the cooking utensils sticky?
Well, they all.
Why are they all made of
started?
silicone? There's not a sharp edge in this kitchen. That's not gonna be very conducive. Well, I'm not allowed to rough sharp things.
Good news story. It's appropriate because of our Roll for Humanity. Here we go. Volunteers in India do it again, planting 250 million saplings in a single day and seeing 80% survival rate.
In India? Not India.
India.
Okay, Avon, you
You
go.
have to go first.
Because I'm good.
Avon's first,
I'm
yeah.
ready.
No, I don't want
You're the sweetest
to.
child. You can say anything you want. It could be like not even really mean.
Let's be like, oh, hooray. And the trees all bloomed in sync, and it was lovely.
What if all the trees that planted were meant to make a beautiful anime scene? You know, like when the sakura petals fall and it's all pink and wonderful everywhere? And that was their goal.
That's my favorite.
Now to the
What
west
they don't
here.
tell you is those 250. Did you say 250 million? Is that what you
250
said?
million confirmed.
Okay, great. What they don't tell you is that is where they're just burying their dead bodies. And just putting saplings right on top of them. So that's women, children, half of bodies, quarter of bodies, whatever. They don't care. Just 250 million graves that they're covering with saplings. So.
There's actually a thing that does that in real life, where you can donate your dead body to that.
Good job. You can be buried under a tree. I can also do that for you for less money than they will do it. Guaranteed. Probably not legally.
I'll do it just for the taste.
But I'll send it to you. I'll send them to India. I got you. Listen, they did 250 million. They can do one more.
Hey, so I don't believe I have to. I can't believe that I have to spell this out for you sheeple, but I guess I will.
Oh God, I forgot.
Where'd all those dead bodies come from? Really think about it. Where'd the dead bodies come from? I'm a sheeple. Here's the thing. What do trees breathe?
They breathe carbon dioxide, I believe.
I thought you said
What
oxygen.
do we breathe?
Let me check. Hold on,
Oxygen.
60. Oxygen.
And other shit in the air too.
Okay, all right. These trees are breaking the metal. These trees want you dead. These trees breathe oxygen. What do they breathe out?
Oxygen.
Carbon dioxide.
Oxygen?
No! Deadly mustard gas! Wake up, shit!
It's the happening. It's the plot of the happening.
It's the happening, yeah.
Is that... oh, cool.
Yeah,
Is
the
that
plot is
Stephen King book?
the Earth revolts against humankind and like lets out a fucking shit in the air. Talking to a face
Is it
plant
what deadly
right now.
mustard gas?
No, I mean might as well be. I don't know.
Wahlberg saves the day.
Is that a Stephen King book?
Probably.
I think it was an M. Night
Okay.
Shyamalan.
I mean, it
thing.
can't be worse than that movie with the tire on
yeah.
Netflix. That's just a movie that's a tire that kills people.
Is that the movie? And there are major spoilers coming up. Is that the movie that ends with like a guy driving out and like they're like, oh, there's no hope, we're stuck, and so that he just like ices his wife and kid
No,
and the
that's
innocent
the Fog.
bystanders?
Yeah, it's the fog.
That's the
Oh,
fog,
yeah, that's-
and he
that's
ices
fucking
everybody but
gnarly, huh?
himself. Has no bullets
And then
left,
help is
and
right
then help
there.
rolls up and was like 30 feet away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that ending. It haunts me every now and then. Randomly, it'll sneak up on me. I'm like, that's
So
just I couldn't even
sad.
imagine.
Super gnarly.
You would
Sorry
be
to
I
bring
did-
that
sir,
into
can I borrow
everybody's
your
life.
phone? Great.
Oh no!
I feel like the car movie is called Christine.
That
Yeah,
is for
that's
sure the
different,
Stephen
yeah.
King book and later film that is about a car that will murder you. Called
Oh, he also
Christine.
did one about trucks, like big Macs.
It was
Fire trucks?
Chris the teen.
And then there's
Fire
also Cujo, where they're in the car the
Cujo.
entire time. The fucking writes a book.
And there's a dog, but there's also a spook.
And Zebra says Cars 3 is
Yeah, an
also
angry
similar to
dog.
that.
Cars 3. Yep.
Little spooky dog. Toenator was the real villain inside of us all along. Hey, this episode's gone on way too long with our
Yep.
outro. Oh, well, we love you so much.
Oh,
and
Bye.
goodbye.
Love you, bye.
Hope we get out of this mess. You stand by. Stay tuned.
See you next time.
Jeez,
See what
Lord,
I'll do next
conclusion.
time.
Is this Cowboys wear cowboy hats? Yeah, I guess they do.